Right, yes, hi all, welcome to the video. So I thought I'd do a brand new video on the best techniques for fitting the 3D printed letters from Graham on the shoes, plus the swooshes as well. So we've got 3 pairs of shoes there, my test pair here, obviously no letters. We're currently working on some 3D printed bubbles for these with James and Graham. So this is the I think this is about the version 4, I think, which are pretty sweet. But yeah, that's something else that's coming soon as well. Got my pair of shoes running the early letters on the back, which I love. AliExpress running the Air Making bubbles. Love those, but at least I can sort of confirm that the letters hold up really well with the glues I use. And then boom, Jan's shoes using the very latest version of the swoosh. Absolutely love that. So I only did these a few days ago. So technique you want is, first of all, you want some letters. So you want to go to our Facebook group, Nike Mag Repair Upgrade group. Find the posts on there, but particularly Graham Garlic. Send him a message and some cash, and he'll send you these letters here. So he produces these 3D printed, which are amazing, plus the swooshes as well. So currently we're on version. So currently it's 13th of March 2024. We're on version 2s. These have a far superior smooth finish over my version 1s. So these are amazing. He's also going to be doing version 3s very shortly in March, which will be exactly the same on top, but they'll be thinner. So I suggest you watch out for the V3s. They're going to be same thickness as the mags, or even thinner than the mags, hopefully. These mags are the version 2s. I'm really happy with these. These are good to go as they are. Beautiful. So technique for these, you need different glues. So this glue here I absolutely recommend for the letters. It won't damage the grey paint, and it holds letters easy, and it's got a fine tip on the end. Sweet. This glue here you need for the swooshes if you're going to fit his 3D printed swooshes. Don't use that glue there on the grey fabric, because it will seep into the fabric and you'll be left with black marks. You need to use something like this, which is much more forgiving, I would say. So that's a technique on there. And then you also want nail varnish. Now you don't need the white, because these actually come so lovely in white. You don't need the white. I just got it there just to show people that that is an option should you wish. You just need these. Now I personally prefer this colour here, which is this one here. However, the shoes these days from AliExpress come with the blue, which is this colour here. So depending on if you want it to match or not, but either way, those are the colours there from Barry M. Super easy to apply, good quality nail varnish. Okay, so that's that. Right, techniques. Okay, so hot air gun on the 1/3 setting. You can use boiling water, but this is much quicker, much more accurate. So I recommend this technique here. So swooshes first. Swooshes come in one size. So if this shoe here is size 9, so for size 9, I had to make a small insert here, so the tail of the swoosh goes inside here. Obviously, you don't have to do that. You can have the swoosh ending here somewhere if you want to, or cut some of the swoosh off if you want to. But at least in there, it makes it a little bit extra firm as well, and that's a technique I like. I also put mine on top of the grey here to cover up the seam, the glue seam, from where we were inserting panels and stuff into this piece here. So that's why it's there. So technique for this is you get your swoosh, put it into something like a small baking tin, I recommend, so it doesn't blow away ultimately and doesn't burn your carpet or whatever. And then literally you just heat the swoosh just for literally 5 to 8 seconds roughly. And if you watch the swoosh very closely, as you heat it, you'll suddenly see it change shape. It will suddenly start to like curl ever so slightly and move. That's when you know, turn the heat off quickly, pick it up very carefully, just with your fingers is fine. Don't squash it, don't hold it at the end, pick it up in the middle. Place it onto the shoe very quickly, and then just shape it to the shoe. So push it down here if you want to, push the little nose here down a little bit, and just get the shape right. Then it will literally go hard within seconds. So take it off, offer it up again. If it looks good, happy days. If it looks rubbish, take it off again, back in the tin, reheat it, back on the shoe. So you can heat it up as many times as you want, I believe, but just be careful. If you overheat it, you know, it'll start to sort of sag down here. This bit here might then start to drop. You know, so you just want to heat it up just enough so when you see it changing shape slightly, just enough. Okay, that's my technique. Then once you're happy with that, you can then apply the glue to the back of the swoosh. Wait for 1 minute, like it says on the instructions. Then, boom, put it on, apply it. I then just hold it in position for a minute or two, and then put some masking tape down here, masking tape across here, very gently. Just hold it in position, leave it, job done. So that's that one there. So that's those. For the Nikes and the Mags, what I like to do, get a bit of masking tape, cut it in half, put it across the top there, another one across the top there, make them look even. That's your sort of starting point. Now for the Nike letters, you don't need to heat these. All you need to do is just pick up a letter, pick up the I, for example, first of all, with some tweezers, ideally. Put a bit of glue on the back, offer it up into position, hold it there. You do have some wiggle time to maneuver it, but ideally get it roughly up to place straight away. Boom, straight up onto the N. Glue it quickly, put it into place. That way you've still got a tiny bit of time there to move this one here if you need to. Get it right, get your sort of your gap right here. Boom, straight onto the K, position, E, position. Nice. Then get some masking tape, boom, get a bit across, and then plonk it over the top here to sort of pull it down and hold everything in place whilst it sets for just like half an hour or an hour or whatever. Don't need too long. That's that. Just do it as best as you can, you know. Then you want to obviously leave yourself a gap here for the mags. This is a bit that requires a skill. So again, start off with your A, pick your A up, put it in your tin. Now heat it for your sort of 5 to 8 seconds roughly. Watch it very, very closely, and again you'll see the letter suddenly start to sort of curve and change shape as it gets hot. Power off straight away. Pick it up very carefully. Now you can pick it up with tweezers, but gently. If you squeeze it, you will squeeze too dense into the side of your A, okay? Or pick it up very, very carefully with your fingers, okay? Really quickly, go to the back of the shoe, put it into position, and then push it down fairly hard with the sort of soft part of your fingers and thumbs to sort of shape it to the shoe. And then literally it will shape within seconds. Take it off, it'll be shaped on the back on again. If you're happy with that and it's nice and curved and it feels good, then perfect. Then glue it into the right position. Again, pick it up using tweezers because it'll be rock hard now. Glue it, but in the position there, position it to the right angle, job done. Next up, go for the M and the G. They're a bit more difficult, these ones here are, because of course the M, you have this extra thin piece here. So again, pick it up, put it in your tin, heat it for 5 to 8 seconds, just suddenly start to see it move. This way to be really careful with this one. Pick it up, back of the shoe, put it into fit it into all different angles, because you'll see on this one here that you have to fit it, you have to sort of push it, you know, quite considerably at all these different angles here to get it to fit nicely, okay? And then once I take it off, and you'll see that it'll be curved, you know, in all different directions. If you're happy with that, glue it back on again. If you messed it up, heat it again, reshape it, let it cool, then heat it again, and then back on the shoe to form it. Go for the G again. The G, be careful, you know, because again, if you start to heat it too much, you'll start to see it sort of bend in at the middle. So heat it up 5 to 8 seconds, quickly, boom, on the shoe, fit it right, take it off if you're happy, glue it on again. Then put a piece of tape over the top, just to sort of hold it absolutely firm and flat, and nice and flat against the shoe, just to sort of look sweet. And then literally leave it, like I say, for half an hour, whatever you want to leave it for. Doesn't need very long. Pull the tape off carefully, and then you're left with it. You can then go around the edge with a Stanley knife blade, or with this, just to sort of, you know, remove anything if you need to. A little bit of fine detailing like that, for example. Then you can paint it. These are the brand that I recommend. I've spent a lot of time searching for these, so I recommend this brand here. This one here is this one, which more so matches the original shoes colour, which I absolutely think is amazing. However, the shoes from AliExpress come with blue dots, which matches this one here if you want it to match exactly. But I think that the green looks really good. But either colour looks cool. And that's it. Yeah, so if you guys say want any letters reach out to Graham Garlick via the forum. He can send you a set, and say, just be careful, when heating these. Don't overheat them. Take your time. It's not difficult, but if you overheat these, then you can cock it up. And those are the glues you guys want, and those are the paints. And there we are. That's it. All the best. Thank you very much. Cheers.